So hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Creatrix. Welcome to Unacademy. So in these sessions, we are going to start the communication system and you are going to study the communication system like never before. So before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Vishal Soni and I have cleared ESC examination 2 times, both times in double digit rank. And I have also served as a Group A Gazetted Officer in Indian Railways and in Indian Telecommunication Services. And I have also cleared a lot of public sector examinations. So right now I'm teaching on Unacademy and I really feel proud to be the part of the Unacademy team, because Unacademy is the revolution in the field of free education and in the field of affordable education, and we as a team are really looking forward for every student to just come onto the Unacademy platform. You can attend the special classes, you can come onto this YouTube channel and you can stay connected with us so that you can understand the quality education and you can understand the efforts that we are putting in, so that every student of this country, whether he stays in a village or he stays in a town, should get the access of the content, that too in a very affordable prices, and he can also or she can also clear the examination with the best possible ranks. So right now I'm teaching on Unacademy with more than 15 million watch minutes in the overall duration and 2 million watch minutes in the last 30 days. So I am right now the top educator in Unacademy across all the branches, having rank 4 right now. And you can also follow me on Unacademy on this particular link. So you can go and follow me on Unacademy. Apart from that, my advice to every student is that how should you crack the examination and what are the components to cracking the examination. So the first question that comes to the mind, that can anyone prepare from the YouTube? Yes, you can prepare from the YouTube, but you should develop or cultivate some habits in yourself. For example, you should be very much disciplined. You should arrange the extra resources. For example, the PDFs you have to arrange, the test series you have to arrange by yourself, and most importantly, that self-discipline you should be containing in yourself, so that you can be very corrective manner and you can approach the examination in the best possible manner. So all these things you have to arrange yourself. The sense of competitiveness you have to cultivate in yourself, because the audience on the YouTube are not that much of competitive in nature, or maybe you cannot feel the competition which is present right now. So all these things are the part of the journey if you want to prepare through the YouTube, or maybe if you want to prepare through the free resources. Apart from that, if you want that you should get complete content, then this is the YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel itself, all the free content are available. You just have to go to the playlist. All the subjects are completed there. You just have to go and watch all the lectures one by one. Definitely will be getting benefited. But the extra things that I have told you, that the self-discipline and the sense of competitiveness and a lot of things you have to arrange by yourself. If you are comfortable in that, then you can do that. Apart from that, you should also have Unacademy learning app, so that the special classes you can attend. A lot of educators in this country are actually providing the special classes, that too absolutely free of cost, so that you can get the quality content in the best possible manner. Apart from that, there is also another component for you, which is Unacademy Plus. So on Unacademy Plus, what is your job? You just have to study. If you join this Unacademy Plus, you do not have to worry about the crash courses, weekly test, doubt solving sessions, the language barrier, rank improvement batches, live classes. So all these things will be taken care by the Unacademy. You just have to take the Unacademy Plus subscription and you have to come on to the Unacademy. You will be daily getting the live classes. You will be getting the crash courses. When you will be getting the crash courses? When the syllabus are completed. You will be getting the weekly test in the form of quizzes. Every fourth class is the doubt solving session, which is the major you can say the component or the major impact will be creating on your studies will be this doubt solving group. Because until and unless your doubts are not being cleared, until and unless you are not able to clear your doubts, you will never get the confidence in the subject. So once you come on to this Unacademy Plus, every fourth class is doubt solving session. Apart from that, various other doubt solving sessions are going on. So ultimately you will be getting your doubts cleared and you will gain confidence in the subject. The language barrier will not be an issue, because the batches will be running both Hindi and in English, and rank improvement batches will also be there. So all these things are the component of this Plus subscription. Once you come on to this Unacademy Plus, you do not have to be worried about your self-discipline, your competitiveness nature. Everything will be present on Unacademy, because a lot of other students will be there. Since the classes will be live, you can also watch it recorded later on. So the discipline automatically comes, because you get the idea that you will be having the daily live classes. Apart from that, there is also one iconic subscription. In this iconic subscription, the game changer is this personal coach. So this subscription is for them who thinks that their basics are weak, or those who are talented but they needs a continuous push. So this personal coach will be guiding you throughout your strategy. He will be giving you the study planners. You will be getting the study booster sessions. Once you will get the test, you will be getting the analytics. Analytics plays a major role in improving yourself. We as a teacher also get our analytics so that we can improve on the daily basis. So once you start getting the analytics, you will be also improving massively on the daily basis. Apart from that, there will also be the guidance for the mains once you clear the prelims, and there will also be the guidance for the interview once you clear the mains. So once you take the Iconic subscription, all the benefits of the Plus are included by default in this. And if you
Hello friends, welcome to this problem solving video of random process. So first of all, read out the question. In this question it is saying that a random process is given as a cos omega naught t plus theta, where a and omega naught are constant, theta is random variable which is uniformly distributed between 0 to 2 pi. So basically in this question you have to calculate all the parameters of the random process, which means mean, variance, mean square value, autocorrelation, covariance, and so on. So first of all, let us understand what is the random process. So this random process is given as a cos omega naught t plus theta, where this theta is random variable, this omega naught is constant, and this a is also constant. And this theta is uniformly distributed between, 0 to 2 pi. So it is distributed between 0 to 2 pi. It becomes f theta of theta versus theta, and it is distributed between 0 to 2 pi. So it will become 1 upon 2 pi. So this f theta of theta becomes 1 upon 2 pi between 0 to 2 pi, and it is 0 elsewhere. Everywhere else it is 0. Okay. So first of all, I will calculate its mean. So initially we will calculate the mean. So what will be mean of a random process? It is minus infinity to infinity small x of t fx of tx dx. So it can be written as minus infinite to infinite, x of t becomes a cos omega naught t plus theta. Since theta is random variable, so we will write PDF of theta here. So it becomes d theta. So you can put the values. F theta will be 1 upon 2 pi between 0 to 2 pi. So if I take theta from 0 to 2 pi, so this f theta of theta can be written as 1 upon 2 pi. It becomes a upon 2 pi. I will write it as cos theta plus omega naught t d theta, because integration is on theta, so that is why I have written theta here. So it becomes a upon 2 pi. Integration of cos theta plus omega naught t becomes sine theta plus omega naught t, and limit will be put from 0 to 2 pi. So this can be written as a upon 2 pi sine 2 pi plus omega naught t minus sine omega naught t. We know that sine 2 pi plus theta becomes sine theta. So it becomes a upon 2 pi sine omega naught t minus sine omega naught t. So the difference becomes 0. So you can say that mean of this random process is coming out to be 0, or it is coming out to be independent of time. So mean of the random process in which a and omega naught are constant and theta is random variable is coming out to be 0, or it is coming out to be independent of time. Now next parameter that I want to calculate for this particular random process is mean square value. So this is the random process a cos omega naught t plus theta, and I want to calculate the mean square value. So to calculate the mean square value, again we have to integrate it from minus infinite to infinite x square t f x t x dx. So x square t will become minus infinite to infinite a square cos square omega naught t plus theta, and it will become f theta of theta d theta. So this f theta of theta will become 1 upon 2 pi. If you consider the integral from 0 to 2 pi, it becomes a square cos square, I can write it as theta naught t plus omega t d theta. So again I can write it as 1 upon 2 pi. It will become a square by 2, 0 to 2 pi, 1 plus cos 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t by 2 by 2. So cos square theta I have written it as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So this 2 I have already taken outside. So I will write it as d theta. So it becomes a square upon 4 pi 0 to 2 pi 1 into d theta plus 0 to 2 pi cos 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t d theta. So this integration becomes equal to a square upon 4 pi, it becomes 2 pi plus integration of cos becomes sine 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t upon 2, and this limit becomes from 0 to 2 pi. So when you will solve this, it becomes expectation of x square t. So it becomes a square upon 4 pi, comes out to be 2 pi. The other integration which we are calculating becomes sine 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t upon 2, and here we have to take the limit from 0 to 2 pi. So it becomes a square upon 4 pi becomes 2 pi. So this limit will become sine 4 pi plus 2 omega naught t upon 2 minus sine 2 omega naught t upon 2. So this is the limit of the theta. So I have put it here. You can see from here that sine 4 pi plus theta will again become sine theta, and this difference becomes 0. So it comes out to be a square upon 4 pi into 2 pi, or the mean square value becomes a square by 2. So from here you can see that mean square value is also independent of time, or it is constant. So it comes out to be a square by 2, and it is also independent of time. Now thirdly, we want to calculate the variance. So we know that this variance will become expectation of x square t minus expectation of x of t whole square. So it becomes sigma square xt. Expectation of x square t is a square by 2, and this is your 0 square. So overall it becomes your a square by 2. So variance is also independent of time, or it is constant. Let's talk about autocorrelation function. So for autocorrelation function, I will calculate this expectation of xt into x of t plus tau. So it becomes expectation of a cos omega naught t plus theta into a cos omega naught t plus tau plus theta. So this can be written as expectation of a square cos omega naught t plus theta into cos omega naught t omega naught tau plus theta. So I can take a square by 2 common because it is constant, and I can apply 2 cos a cos b here. So it becomes cos a plus b, which is 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau, plus cos a minus b. So it becomes omega naught tau. So now from here also you can see that if you will calculate the expectation of cos 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t plus cos omega naught tau plus cos omega naught tau. So this can be written as a square by 2 expectation of cos 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau plus a square by 2. Here this is your random variable, so that is why this expectation cannot be removed. This overall function is deterministic function because it is not a function of random variable, so you can directly write it as cos omega naught tau. So when you will calculate the expectation of cos 2 theta, so this expectation becomes 0, because we know that whenever you will calculate expectation of cos 2 theta only, so it will become 0 to 2 pi cos 2 theta upon 2 pi d theta, because the PDF of theta is existing from 0 to 2 pi and its value will be 2 pi and it's coming out to be 0. So same expression you can also obtain here. So you can write it as expectation of xt into x of t plus tau becomes a square by 2 minus infinite to infinite cos 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau into f theta of theta d theta plus a square by 2 cos omega naught tau. So if you will put this f theta of theta as 1 upon 2 pi, so it will become a square by 2 into 1 upon 2 pi. So you have to take this limit from 0 to 2 pi, because the value of this random variable theta's PDF is 1 upon 2 pi when theta varies between 0 to 2 pi. So you can write it as cos 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau d theta. It becomes a square by 2 cos omega naught tau. So it becomes a square upon 4 pi. This integration becomes sine 2 theta plus 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau whole divided by 2, and its limit will be from 0 to 2 pi, and it becomes a square by 2 cos omega naught tau. So very clearly you can see from here that this integration will become 0, because it will become sine 4 pi plus 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau minus sine 2 omega naught t plus omega naught tau. So sine 4 pi plus theta will become sine theta. So this overall expression becomes 0, and this expectation of x of t into x of t plus tau comes out to be a square by 2 cos omega naught tau, and very clearly you can see that it is the function of the time difference. So this is t, this time is t plus tau, and it is the function of time difference of these two times. So this can be written as rxx of tau. Now finally, you can also calculate the autocovariance. So autocovariance comes out to be x of t into x of t plus tau. So it can be written as expectation of x of t into x of t plus tau minus expectation of x of t into expectation of x of t plus tau. So you have already seen that its mean is independent of time. So whether you calculate mean at this instance or t plus tau, both become 0, because it is independent of time. This expression can be written as rxx of tau. So this you can write it as a square by 2 cos omega naught tau. So what did you learn about this random process, which is a cos omega naught t plus theta? So first of all, it is a continuous random process. Here a and omega naught are constants, and theta is uniformly distributed between 0 to 2 pi. So first thing first, you said that its mean is always 0. Its mean square value is a square by 2. It is also independent of time. Its variance is also a square by 2, independent of time. Its autocorrelation function is the function of time difference only, a square by 2 cos omega naught tau, and its autocovariance function is same as autocorrelation. So from these two expressions, you can say that if this random process's mean is independent of time and autocorrelation function is function of time difference, hence this function can be called as Whiteson stationary random process. So a random process is called as Whiteson stationary random process when its mean is constant and its autocorrelation function is independent of time, is function of time difference. So what you can say that suppose this x of t is your cos omega naught t plus theta a. And if I talk about its mean or mean square value or the variance basically. So this is 0, this is a square by 2, this is also a square by 2. All of these properties are independent of time. So this is your WSS RP. Now if I replace here t with AT plus B, so it becomes A cos omega naught t omega naught AT plus B plus theta. So what will be its mean? Since mean was independent of time, so whether you calculate mean of x of AT or you calculate mean of x of AT plus B. So this mean is going to be constant because the mean will change when this random variables function changes, but the random variable functions remain same. It is also function of theta, it is also function of theta. You are changing the time only, and this mean value is independent of time. So whether you put here t, AT plus B, any value of t, the mean value cannot be changed. Similarly, the mean square value is also independent of time. So whatever you change in this AT plus B, this mean square value remains a square by 2. Similarly, the variance of this x of AT plus B remains a square by 2. So if a random process is WSS RP, so in that case, the mean of that particular function at any instant of time, or the mean square value or the variance at any instant of time remains same, or whatever you perform the change in the time, you can change the time variable as you want. In all that cases, the mean or the variance does not change and the mean square value also remains constant. Let's move on to the next question. In the next question, so in this question a random process is given x of t, which is WSS RP. If it is WSS RP, it means its mean is going to be independent of time, so I'm calling it as mu x. Its mean square value is also going to be independent of time. Its variance is also going to be independent of time, so let me call it as sigma square. And if I will calculate the expectation of xt into x of t plus tau, so it is going to be the function which is the function of the time difference of the time instances. So one time instance is t, another one is t plus tau, so it will be the function of the time difference. So this much of basic we know about the WSS RP. So a new random process is mentioned, which is x of AT plus B, and we have to analyze this random process. So first of all, if I talk about its mean, so we know that the mean of this random process is independent of time. So the mean of this random process, which is expectation of yt, will become expectation of x of AT plus B. If this function is independent of time, or the mean is independent of time, so I can put any value of t here. I can put t plus b, AT plus B. This mean is not going to be changed because it is nowhere depending upon the value of the t. So whether I calculate the mean of xt or x of AT plus B or any change in the t, it is always going to be same, which is mu x. So in this case also, the mean of yt is constant or independent of time. Similarly, if I have to calculate expectation of y square t, so it will become expectation of x square AT plus B. Again, this x square t is independent of time. I can put any value here, this t. So this is not the function of time, or it is also constant. So the value of t is not going to change it. So it also remains expectation of x square t, or it remains constant. Similarly, if I have to calculate this sigma square yt, so you can write it as sigma square x of AT plus B. This is also constant or independent of time. So any value of time you can put here. This variation will be independent of time, so it will remain sigma square. Now let us calculate the autocorrelation function. So I will calculate expectation of yt into y of t plus tau. So it becomes expectation of x of at plus b into x of a of t plus tau plus b. So this can be written as expectation of x of at plus b. It becomes x of at plus b plus a tau. So you know that this x is your WSSRP. So these two are the time instances. One time instance is at plus b, another time instance is at plus b a tau. So this can be written as Rxx of, if you will take the difference of this at plus b plus a tau with this at plus b, it becomes R of a tau. This is also the function of tau, so you can write it as Ryy of tau. So very clearly you can see that if yt is equal to x of at plus b, where x of t is already mentioned that it is WSSRP. So if you calculated the mean of yt, it is coming out to be equal to the mean of xt, and it is your constant. Similarly, if you calculated its autocorrelation function, so this autocorrelation function comes out to be the function of tau only. So it is the function of time difference only. So these two conclusions suggested that this yt random process is also WSSRP. So the first conclusion becomes that if x of t is WSSRP, then any random process which is x of at plus b will also be WSSRP. And as long as autocorrelation function is concerned, so you can calculate autocorrelation function like this. It becomes Ryy of tau equal to Rxx of a tau. Now let's move on to the next question. In the next question, it is given as this x of n is WSSRP. So you can very clearly see that it is the discrete random process. Since it is a discrete random process and WSSRP, so what can we conclude? We know that since it is a WSSRP, so this mean is going to be constant. Its mean square value is also going to be independent of time. Its variance is also going to be independent of time. So I'm denoting it as sigma square. If you will calculate expectation of x of n into n plus k, this is also going to be the function of the time difference. So the time difference of n and n plus k will become Rn of k. Now I have made the new random process which is x of an plus b. So first of all I will calculate expectation of yn. So it becomes expectation of x of an plus b. You know that this mean is independent of n, so whatever value you can put here as n, its mean is not going to be changing, so it becomes mu x. Similarly, if you calculate its mean square value, so it will become expectation of x square an plus b. This is also not going to change because the mean square value of this x parameter is independent of time. So whatever value you can put as n, this mean square value is not going to change, so it will remain constant. Similarly, if it is asking about sigma square yn, so we can write it as sigma square x of an plus b, and it becomes sigma square. Now if I calculate this expectation of yn into yn plus k, so it becomes expectation of x of an plus b into expectation of x of a into n plus k into b. So it becomes expectation of x of an plus b into x of an plus b plus ak. Again, this x is your WSSRP. This is your time instance n1, this is time instance n2, and x is WSSRP, so it can be written as Rxx of difference of these two. So whenever you will take the difference, it becomes Rxx of ak. And since it is the function of the time difference k, so you can write it like this. So again, if your x of n, which is a discrete random process, is White's stationary random process, then yn equal to x of an plus b has its mean, which is constant, and if you will calculate the autocorrelation function, so it comes out to be Rxx of ak, or it is also the function of time difference. So this yn can also be called as WSSRP. So these two conclusions are important, that if x of t is WSSRP, then x of at plus b will also be WSSRP, and if x of n is WSSRP, then x of an plus b will also be WSSRP. Now let's move on to the next question. So in the next question, it is giving that this x of t is WSSRP. So if it is WSSRP, so what you can say, its mean is going to be independent of time. Mean square value is also going to be independent of time or constant. The variance is also going to be independent or constant, and if you will calculate xt into x of t plus tau, so it will be the function of time difference only, or it will be Rxx of tau. So it will become Rxx of tau. Now a new random process is formed with the help of xt, which is axt plus b. So first of all, I will calculate its mean. So the mean will become expectation of axt plus b, or this can be written as a into expectation of xt plus expectation of constant will become constant, or you can write it as a mu x plus b, because this mean is constant, so I can write it as mu x plus b. Now let us calculate the mean square value. So the yt is given as axt plus b, so it will become y square t equal to a square x square t plus b square plus 2ab xt. So the mean square value becomes expectation of y square t equal to expectation of x square t. Expectation of this constant becomes constant, and you can write it as 2ab expectation of x of t. Or finally, the mean square value can be written as a square x square t plus b square plus 2ab mu x. So from here you can see that this overall function, it is constant, b square is also constant, and mean square value of x is constant, so overall this function also becomes constant. Or you can say that expectation of y square t is also constant, or it is also independent of time. So we also calculated the mean square value. Now let us calculate the variance. So to calculate the variance, we will use sigma square yt equal to expectation of y square t minus expectation of yt's whole square. So expectation of y square t becomes a square expectation of x square t plus b square plus 2ab mu x minus expectation of yt square becomes a mu x plus b's whole square. So it becomes a square expectation of x square t plus b square plus 2ab mu x. It becomes minus a square mu x square minus b square minus 2ab mu x. So if you look, this b square gets cancelled out, this 2ab mu x gets cancelled out with minus 2ab mu x. So this can be written as a square expectation of x square t minus mu x square, or you can write it as a square sigma square xt. So the variance become in this case a square sigma square xt. Now you can also calculate the autocorrelation function. The autocorrelation function will become expectation of yt into y of t plus tau. So this can be written as ryy of t comma t plus tau, and it becomes expectation of axt plus b into ax of t plus tau plus b. So this ryy of t comma t plus tau becomes expectation of a square xt x of t plus tau plus ab times xt plus ab times x of t plus tau plus b square. So it becomes a square expectation of xt into x of t plus tau plus ab into expectation of xt plus ab into expectation of x of t plus tau plus expectation of constant remains constant. So this can be written as, because x is WSSRP, so I can write it as Rxx of tau. Mean is independent of time, so whether you put t or t plus tau, in both the cases it is going to be mu x. So it becomes ab mu x plus ab mu x plus b square. So this can be written as a square Rxx of tau plus 2ab mu x plus b square. It comes out to be the function of tau only, because this is also constant, this is also constant. So this t comma t plus tau can also be written as ryy of tau. So what you can say in this case, that if x of t is WSSRP, then yt equal to a times xt plus b has mean which is constant a mu x plus b, and it is an autocorrelation function which is function of tau only. So autocorrelation function becomes a square Rxx of tau 2ab mu x plus b square. So it is the function of tau only. So on the basis of these two descriptions, you can say that if x of t is WSSRP, then axt plus b will also become WSSRP. Along with that, you should also remember its variance, that addition of constant does not affect the variance. So it will become sigma square yt equal to a square sigma square xt. So this we already know, that this addition of the constant does not affect the variance. So this is also very important conclusion, that if xt is WSSRP, then axt plus b will also become WSSRP. So in that case, you can calculate mean, variance as well as the autocorrelation function. Now suppose I would have chosen this yt equal to axt. So basically I should put this b as 0. So in this case, the mean or the expectation of yt comes out to be a mu x. The autocorrelation function would have been a square Rxx of tau, because this b would be 0, this b also be 0, and finally this sigma square yt becomes a square sigma square xt. So in this case, you can calculate your mean, variance and mean square value, also autocorrelation function, and it also suggests that this yt is also WSSRP. So it is the special case of this axt plus b. So it will also be WSSRP, because you can see that the mean is constant and autocorrelation function is function of tau only. So let's move on to the next question. So in this question also, this x of n, which is a discrete random process or a discrete time random process, so it becomes WSSRP, which means its mean is going to be constant. So I'm considering it as mu x. Its mean square value will also be constant or independent of time. Its variance will also be constant or independent of time, and if you will calculate x of n into x of n plus k, so it will become the function of k only. So it becomes the function of k only. Now another random process it is defining, which is a x of n plus b. So we have to calculate all the parameters for it. So expectation of y of n becomes expectation of a times x of n plus b. So you can write it as expectation of x of n plus b. This expectation of x of n is constant, so it becomes a mu x plus b. Similarly, you have to also calculate, suppose this is the calculation of mean, you also have to calculate the mean square value. So this yn becomes a times of xn plus b. So y square n becomes a square x square n plus b square plus 2ab xn. So if I will take the expectation of y square, so it will become a square into expectation of x square n plus b square plus 2ab expectation of x of n. So this expectation of y square n becomes a square expectation of x square n plus b square plus 2ab mu x. So from here you can see that this is constant, this is constant, this is also expectation of x square n is constant. So expectation of y square n also becomes constant. In this case also, if yn is given as a xn plus b, and you know that the variance of xn is sigma square, so you can directly calculate the variance of sigma y square n as a square sigma square xn. So variance can be calculated. This we dealt in the last problem. Now to calculate the autocorrelation, you have to calculate n comma n plus k, which means expectation of x of n into expectation of y of n into y of n plus k. So it becomes yn into y of n plus k. So you can write it as expectation of a into x of n plus b into a into x of n plus k plus b. So it becomes expectation of a square xn into x of n plus k plus ab xn plus ab x of n plus k plus b square. So from here you can see that whether you calculate expectation of x of n or x of n plus k, both are same because it is independent of value of n. So it can be written as a square expectation of x of n into x of n plus k plus ab expectation of x of n plus ab expectation of x of n plus k plus expectation of b square will become b square. So this expectation also result in mu x, this expectation also result in mu x. So it becomes a square, this function becomes autocorrelation rxx of k plus 2ab mu x plus b square. This comes out to be the function of k only, so you can write it as ryy of k. So if you see that this x of n is WSSRP, so this y of n equal to ax of n plus b has mean expectation of yn, which is equal to a mu x plus b as constant, and autocorrelation function is a square rxx of k plus 2ab mu x plus b square. So it is the function of k only, so you can say this yn will become a WSSRP. So if x of n is WSSRP, then axn plus b will also be WSSRP. So let me write all the conclusions till now. That if x of t is WSS RP, then x of 80 plus b will also be WSS RP, and AXT plus b will also be WSS RP, and obviously it's a modification that x of 80, or if I have to write a times of xt, both of them will also be WSS RP. So let me write it here. X of 80, a of xt, all of them will become WSS RP. Similarly, for discrete time random process, that if x of n is WSS RP, then x of an plus b, a of xn plus b, x of an, and a of xn, all of them will also behave as WSS RP. So this conclusion are very important. So in the next lecture we will see some more problems and some more random processes. Thank you.
So hopefully we have understood every concept in this class. If you have any doubt in any concept, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll try to resolve that thing. Apart from that, you can also follow me on various social media platforms. For example, you can join this Telegram group where you will be getting important notification, important updates. This is Telegram group where you can also comment, you can ask your queries, or maybe you can also suggest me for the improvement. Apart from that, this is my Unacademy profile. On this Unacademy profile, you should also follow me so that you can get the important updates of the Unacademy also, right? And this is the Notion page. You just have to type this tiny.cc/VishalGate. So you will be redirected to a page where all the special classes are arranged very systematically. तो मैंने बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स पे स्पेशल क्लास ले रखी है. फॉर एग्जांपल नाइक्विस्ट, फूरियर सीरीज, latches and flip flop, double integrations, okay, lot of things are there. So you will be getting all these concepts absolutely free of cost. You just have to type this in your URL. You will be redirected to that page and attend these lectures one by one. You will be getting a next level confidence in these topics that I can guarantee you. Now this is the Notion page of your YouTube, on which you will be getting the links of the YouTube. Apart from that, you will be also getting the PDFs of that particular lecture. So this is very important for you, and just you have to type http://bit.ly/GateLive. So GateLive, you just have to type it in the capital so that you can access all the lectures link and PDF arranged systematically. So if you want to attend or you want to clear the examination with the free resource, then this is the channel for you. This is the best recorded videos which has been ever made. You just have to go to that lecture, just click the link and download the PDF and start studying systematically. So we have also done this for you so that any student, whether he is sitting any part of this country, should not face the difficulty in cracking the examination, whether he can afford or he cannot. Now if you can afford, then the subscription prices are not something which you cannot pay. It is very nominal amount which you can pay, and you can just avoid all the distractions, all the time wastage which we will be doing in downloading those PDFs, arranging for the test series, and a lot of other things that you have to arrange, doubt solvings you have to arrange by yourself. If you want to avoid all those distractions in a very nominal amount, so you can go for the Unacademy Plus subscription. For 12-month subscription, you have to pay only 74 rupees per day. Apart from that, for 18-month subscription, which is the best possible subscription, you have to pay 63 rupees per day. It is even lesser than the pizzas that you order on your home. So it is that much of amount that can shape your career, that can give you the best possible rank in the examinations under the guidance of the best teachers of the country, which has been right now placed on the Unacademy. Now 24-month subscription will cost you 54 rupees per day. So these subscription amounts will give you the subscription for the desired period. Apart from that, if you are using this code, you just have to remember this code, write my name, write GATE after it. You can also write ESC after it. So you have to write my name and write ESC after it. So any one of these code, once you apply, you will be immediately getting the 10% discount. You will be getting all the features of the Unacademy. You will be getting the guidance of all the teachers present on Unacademy, and everything you will be getting that is needed to crack the examination once you are using this code. So if you think we are working hard, we are giving our best content, we are giving the free content absolutely for you guys and everything that is needed for every student to crack the examination. So never forget to use this code whenever you are taking the subscription. So this code is very important and you have to use every time you are taking the subscription. Now those who are interested for the prices, total price amount, so let me tell you, total price is 27,225 for 12 months, 34,650 for 18, and for 24 months it is 39,600. You can also pay this by using zero cost EMI. Zero cost EMI can be paid by credit card and debit card. In debit cards there are only Bajaj and HDFC as of now available. Okay, so the zero cost EMI means you do not have to pay anything extra, any interest is not, you should not pay, and you have to pay this much of amount on the daily basis if you are looking for the zero cost EMI option. Apart from that, if you are coming for Iconic subscription, so Iconic mein I have already told you that your personal coach will be the game changer. He will be he will be basically following you to give you the guidance so that you can get the success in a very short span of time. So he will be following you, he will be pushing you every time. Now once you use this coupon code, this will be costing you around 45,225, and if you are using this coupon code, write my name, date after it, you will be getting the 24-month subscription of Iconic in 66,600 rupees. Fine. Apart from that, every one of you should follow this GATE aspirant group, and there also some important notification always comes. Now what are the YouTube channels that you should immediately subscribe? This Creatrix, this is the channel on which you are present. This is Unacademy GATE questions, where previous year questions has been solved by the educators. So you'll be getting all the previous year questions video solution apart from the PDF also. This is the Electrical Junction channel, where you will be getting the important concepts of EC and electrical. And this is Engineering Pathshala, where you will be getting some practical aspect of the videos, some animated videos that will enhance your ability to think. So these are the channels which you should immediately subscribe so that you can get a better content. Fine. Now these are my some YouTube videos which I have created for you. In all of these videos will give you some motivation, guidance, content and some strategy. So these are hand-picked videos, you can immediately follow these videos. Okay, so thank you so much, and those who are coming on this channel, immediately share all the content which is present on this channel. We are working very hard for you guys, so this is your responsibility that you should share this channel, you should subscribe this channel, also share the link of this channel, link of the videos, link of the educator whom you follow, so that every student who is needy, they can come onto this channel and they can get the best possible rank. So all the best everyone, let's crack it.